Alright everybody, I'm checking to make sure this goes live on YouTube. Hey, what's up? It looks like the live event thing didn't work, which is annoying. It says live now. I'm tilted. I'm so tilted, y'all. Wonder how you can edit. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright. So, I want to show you guys some Dust2 stuff. Some smokes, all that sort of stuff. Because I get asked a lot of Dust2 questions. Anyways, let's go over how to smoke off this area. So the easiest one to do is get up next to this paper. Aim in between this and this at the height of this one. So directly in the middle. Takes about 6 seconds to land. And it's perfect every time. There's another one that you can throw on catwalk. There's like a bunch that you can throw. Anyways, there's this one right here. You aim at the corner of this. I don't like this one because it leaves a giant gap. They can see through it. See that gap? So I don't recommend you throwing that one. A lot of tutorials say to do that one. If you want to throw one on cat, do this lineup. I'm using the top of my grenade pen. I'm just aiming it up in the air. Yeah. Anyways, there's no gap. It's beautiful. Can't see through it. It's awesome. You can see right there, maybe. I don't know. Nah, you can't. Anyways, let's go over smoking Xbox, because everybody loves smoking Xbox. So there's a way to do it up here. Everybody knows that. There's a way to do it over here. I think I can't get this one to work for me. But yeah, you can throw it. That's not gonna work. You have to do some stuff. There's two easy ones that I like. There's this one right here. Go in this corner, aim at the center of the box, and throw. Super easy lineup. And then there's this one. I line up right here, and then I do it at the tip of this long one right here. Both land right there. Both bloom. So we got long, we got this. I'm not a fan of smoking off long right here. I mean, you have to get it darn right perfect, and that's difficult to do. And even if it's perfect, there's still going to be a little bit of a gap. Whatever you do, there's going to be a little bit of a gap. But if you have to do it, the lineup's like right here. And you'll throw whenever you hit right there. So, and you can mess it up just like that. Awesome. Yeah, I hate it. It's awful. Just throw it like this. Like, there's two Brads right there. You can throw it off of that. It lands shittily over here. It's awful. Like I said, throw this one. Ones that land right there and not too deep are the ones that you want. Okay, guys? That gives you the ability to Molotov, like the site. You can Molotov off the back. You can nade, you can flash. You can Molotov up here. This Molotov is awesome. So, utilize that, guys. Just get everything that way. Alright, so B smokes. There's mid stuff too, guys. So, you line up with this window. You just need to see the window, aim in the middle of the window, and throw. It's gonna get the mid right here. Keep in mind, if this mid smoked off, you can see over it. This is a bit of a one-way too. See how you don't see anything? You have to be all the way out here before they can see you. Do yourself a favor and spam right there. next place that you might want to look at, middle right here, and run. It gets a little deeper, and you can't do the one way. Okay, guys? It can come out though and do this, so just be ready for that. Hey guys, nice to see you. Keep in mind you can always do this. I want you to see where that gets. That gets close right there. It doesn't get right there, but it gets back here. So just that simple Molotov, it's gonna clear up close. Nah, I don't see a lot of people do that. There's also this flash too. Here, right in the corner. A little bit above right in the corner. Yikes. Fine. Trying to be all fancy. It's a left click. I was trying to do fancy both way click. I don't actually like that one because it makes two sounds. So my favorite's aiming about right here. I line up this and this. Aim about right here, left and right. It goes up. So if somebody's opping, they don't see that. They don't see it come up, but they get fully flashed. Okay, guys? So they're peeking right here. They have to be peeking like right there, and then they're gonna see it for half a second. So it's a really good flash. It doesn't make any sounds either. Let me show you what that looks like again, guys. You get in the corner, line this up as best you can, aim halfway over here, left and right, and release. You can run out. I'd recommend letting it pop and then run out before you do anything like that. Now, from the middle right here, easy thing to do, you want to look at your lineups, okay? So back here, that's back of sight. Just know, if you look down, it's going to be back a sec. Molotoving that off is nice. But you're going to want it to be a little bit deeper to the right, okay? So you're going to want to do something more like this. So directly right of that. That gets literally everything. Another thing that you guys need to see. So if you want to retake and you don't want to, nobody's going tunnels, you need to smoke off tunnels. That smokes off tunnel is perfect every time. Again, get in the corner right here, pray nobody's in the middle, and you just aim at the little arch. And it's perfect every time. Another one that's good, right here, about halfway up. So you get in this little nook right here, and it's halfway on this. That smokes off car. Forces them out over here, and you can see their feet underneath, okay? They can't see you. So a little food for thought there, guys. Now what else to show you? So if you want to Molotov the back of the site, it's kind of tricky to do. Because it always lands somewhere around there. What I recommend, just nade. Nade like that, it's a little easier. It's going to get more area because it's going to land up. If you want to Molotov something off, I'd recommend throwing this Molotov. Something a little deeper, like this. It's not getting exactly where I want it. But yeah, get behind the box. Try not to be seen from the box. The back behind there is a really crucial spot. It's really nice. Oh, I'm reading it. You know, good CT smoke, but it's a bit tricky to learn. Smoke for CT from A long. That's nice. Trick Molotov while we're here. You just aim above the light. Oh god! Anyways, I don't know if they patched it. I don't think they patched it. But you can aim above the light, and then pop on it, and it gets up the catwalk. Like, see this burning? Yeah, it hurts catwalk. So, I recommend doing it sideways because it's super easy that way. Yeah, you can burn this. Okay? Keep in mind that these little nook things you can step on. You can get over here, get over there. That helps out a lot. So I'll get into the strategy portion here in just a second. So as far as smoking this off, I like a deep smoke on this. Lets you get out, you can hug the left, and you can encounter what you want to encounter. So, hugs the left. You can also jump up here and look over the smoke. You're hard to be seen. It's good stuff. What's up, Bagbuster? Now, whenever you have this area out here, you just aim right here. Give it a little bit more juice. Right here. That's the lineup to get outside the door. Now, a lot of people mess up the Molotov like this. They don't realize that they're throwing it all the way out there. The easiest way to do a Molotov is something straight on. Yeah, perfect that lands. And it doesn't burn your friend right there. So something straight on like that. Just keep in mind there is a lineup outside. Or, there is that thing outside. You can always bounce it off. I recommend bouncing it off of that thing. What else? That's pretty... Oh, and you guys probably know, but there's a flash you can do from down here. So if you aim about right there... It's a pop flash. Flash is perfect. This is not dodgeable. If anybody's on catwalk that's semi-passive looking at it, they're gonna be flashed. So if you have a guy right here, he can be blind to it, come out after the flash, or he can shelter from it, come out. Oh, and Molotov for the site. Just line up with the pizza. Throw it off the pizza. Site's done. And I like this smoke a lot. First and foremost, any smoke on this, especially if it lands close to here, it's gonna have them worried about this spot right here. Like, I don't know, watch this video, you throw it right here. It lands like right there. It's pretty sweet. I'll do this one. Yeah, that's the spot. Anyways, you can kind of see through this. Oh well. If you do it right, which you'll have to practice for it, you can bounce it off of this right here, and you'll be able to... It actually lands on this thing right there. And you'll be able to see on the side. I'll have to play with it a little bit. The one I have whenever I practice and stuff, it's like right over here and down on this side. It lands pretty good. Yeah, right like this. You can get it tighter. But basically, with this right here, any opper can't see you unless they're like on this corner and they're looking for it. So you limit the places where they can engage you at. So that's why you want to throw that. Alright, so now for strategy real quick. So let's say there's a bunch of people in mid and you're CT and you're long. Well, if you have a guy on watching mid, especially if he's up close, you can do a neat little pick on them. So the standard setup is like a guy right here kind of watching cat, kind of watching mid, a guy watching left side cross, and then maybe a guy far back, right? Well, as a CT, you can be right here and you can try to pick this guy, which is good, but there's a way that long can help you, because pretty much if you guys have long and it's smoked off, then yeah, it's tough for them to like do anything, and they're probably gonna wait out the smoke, but they'll put pressure in the mid. What you can do as a long guy is you can throw this flash over. So what this flash does, it pops high, they're not looking for it, and it gets them really good. What happens then, this guy can then peek out. He has about 5 seconds he can do stuff with in mid. That's how Dan and I are able to get kill, or that's how Dan's able to get kills in mid a lot. Is I'll be on long, I'll throw a flash out and be like, I'm flashing for you. He knows that cue, and he knows it's time to peek. If you throw the flash like that, it sucks for far back, but if you're up close, like let's say you're right here, lands, you can't see anything, and then he has free reign to go pick people. You can pick him with whatever weapon he wants. It's pretty sweet. I don't use any jump throw blinds, I just throw. So yeah. Also, there's smoke lineups that you can do. So in the corner, line up with this, go up to the sign. It smokes off CT spawn. And it lands perfect like that. Okay guys, I want to show you some T-side strat real quick. So there's a little trick that you can do on T-side. So if you have a decent spawn, you can get right here, aim about right here, jump and throw. So the timing with that, it lands perfect. What I would do, more or less, I would get over here. You want to look at your lineups. You know that the right side of this thing, that's where they're at. So you want to aim like right towards this thing, so like this. That sucks so bad whenever people get hit by that. They're worried about this thing up in the air. They're not looking at it. They're thinking they're flashes or whatnot. They're getting hit and they're getting slowed. So now you have a slow moving target, and unless they Molotov this off, this guy can get some easy kills. One thing that I noticed, there's this thing that you can do right here. So you can see out this corner right here and pick it. You can counter the molly by getting into that corner that I was in and right clicking, and you can go all the way to this corner and you can pick. This, unless an opper is really looking at it, which people don't really look at it, it doesn't really do much. So again, get in this corner, look at this, right click, and then you can get right here. It's almost a one-way. It's just really unexpected. See what it looks like? So yeah, you want to use that. So some interesting stuff you guys can do. This corner right here, and aim in the middle. It gets right there, perfect every time. Another one you can do, I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right there. So you can make a little wall of smokes, and you can have a little bit of a one-way on site. So basically, the first few rounds you're gonna want on T side, you're gonna want to sniff out what they're doing. Throwing a flash over, throwing a flash over, like so. It doesn't go deep. It's a counter flash. If you have the momentum and stuff like that, it'll bring it over, but it goes up there deep, into there. This one goes far. This one flashes them way out over here. So you want to be kind of wary of it. What I would do is I would throw one super deep like this, and then ideally the first guy, he should always just flash himself in. You run about 2% slower or whatnot, but it's still better. Anyways, 2 pops and then they're flashed. Now, the first guy, if he doesn't want to contest, he can go out, he can go fully blind all the way to this corner and just watch this area right here. Keep in mind though, if you get into this area, people can see your feet. Right here, people can see your feet. Okay, so watch out for that. If I see somebody's feet and I look for them, it's a quick Molotov and they're done for. They'll have to come out, and while they come out, I just aim like right over here. And if they want to burn, I mean, they can burn, but they're gonna run into my crosshair. So, begin the round, throw flash, sniff out how many are there. Generally, they'll nade, they'll shoot, they'll pre-fire if they're long. If they send too long, having a guy set up right here and throwing a nade, it's just so nice. You can actually get this lower too. I was playing around with it beforehand, but it's pretty sweet. And it happened to me a number of games. Like, you want to aim really low. Nah, I've got it set up so I just throw it the same pretty much every time. I'm gonna throw late. It's awful. But yeah, I'll let you guys figure that one out. Maybe throw it from right here, I don't know. Nah, it's even worse. Okay. But you just gotta aim real low, like so. Like this dot. There we go, that's better. But yeah, this is gonna hurt, okay? So if you guys don't know, the one way inside a site, you can see them, they can't see you. If you ever see a smoke like this, shoot right there and run. So yeah, shoot right there and run. It's impossible to see. I'm gonna restart real quick.
Go, go, go!
Alright. So the other strategy stuff. Basically, you want to get a teammate that knows the nades. The nades are important. I'm gonna say it's like right there. Nah, I messed it up. Anyways, this smoke isn't bad. The reason why it's not bad is because it eliminates this angle. It eliminates a lot of angles. Like if they're playing right there, they're gonna worry about it and they're gonna pivot differently. The second thing is if this is smoked off, like so. I'll try to get it right here. That's too close. Anyways, if this is smoked off, see this right here? That's your lineup. As long as it explodes in the back right here and it gets this right here, you're good. And then for other things, so let's say this smokes out. And that Molotov's going. So you can then throw a flash in between there. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, throwing a flashback there is really nice because it's gonna... Whenever people see flashes, they want to turn from them. Also, your long guys, there's a guy watching long, he's blind. Getting flashes that direction, it's gonna get everybody inside the site. What it's not gonna get are your guys right around here. Ideally, you'd want it lower, so let me show you what the lineup looks like. You want it like this. The lower you can get it, the better. So yes, whenever setting stuff up, for the long guys, if you have a long guy cross, you want to do this smoke, or this one. I like the catwalk one. I feel like it's safer. Well, they're both pretty safe, but they both cover the same thing. This one takes as long as, like, if you start running from that location, it'll pop by the time you're crossing, so it's pretty nice. But whenever you're picking this up and you're gonna battle right here, you're gonna be battling the site the whole time, and right there, it's just kind of hectic. Also, a lot of people like pushing this smoke. I found that what I like to do on CT side is I like to throw a counter smoke right here. I like to make this little lane, see feet, one-way them right there. The downside is they can kind of get like a little bit of a one-way over on your opper. Like, it's hard to see a guy over here, but it's easy to see a guy in the site because there's not many places in the site where you can hide. So that's what's up. Alright, well, I want to make this rather short. I'm probably going to delete this one. There's some helpful stuff in it. There's some stuff that people don't necessarily know, but mainly you just want to like pick up the pieces and figure out where the pieces are. At the beginning of the round, I mean, if you want to learn anything from this, at the beginning of the round, you want a guy always spotting, seeing how many cross, or if they smoke it. If they cross, you can kind of, by the way, if they cross, you can count how many cross, and that's important because that gives you the starter kit of the map. If they cross with 3, you know they're doing a 2-1-2. If they cross with 2, you know they're doing a 3-2. And maybe there's a guy in spawn, so maybe they're still doing a 2-1-2. But if they cross with 3, they're definitely doing a 2-1-2. So what you want to look at is somebody going long. They've probably got their guys going long, so you can probably set up that nade that I showed you guys that's just pretty sweet. And the main thing about this is you can isolate the guys on long, and that's what you really want to do. On top of that, guys, you can throw Molotovs from this thing too. Let me show you. So right here at this dot, you can get that in the corner. It's not that useful, but it's kind of neat. But you can isolate long. Throw a smoke. Throw a smoke. Let me do it before it spawns. Alright, throw a smoke. And you've got a wall of smokes right there. The only thing you really have to look out for is them pushing through it, or them... Nah, this is still a shitty spot. Yeah, it's still pretty shitty. You'll see them before they see you. So, it can give you guys the benefit. There's a flashbang inside here too.
Flashback.
Just throw it off of there. It lands just right up there. Anyways, I'm gonna end it for now. If there's some stuff that you guys want to learn, let me know. There's not too much to do around B. I did show you guys these guys. So this right here, this right here. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. This is new. So look up here, right click. You got yourself a one-way. You can see their feet. If you know they're there, you can shoot at them. They can't see you at all. So again, you have a one-way. See? And you were blind. Or they're blind from you. They can't see you at all. The downside is if they throw a flash over and you get partially blind, you can't see them even if you're one way. But you can dance around it. Okay, that's all I wanted to really show. Later, guys. Let me know what you think.